Colin Chapman moved Lotus to the site here at Hethel in 1966 with a need to expand his business, which was constrained perhaps at Cheshunt in London. The site was actually a US air base hangover from the war. So there was a large space, lots of big hangars which would be ideal for factories, and all the things that Colin needed to be able to grow the business that he had in mind. And we all know that Colin was a great visionary and could see things into the future. So he acquired the site in '66, built a factory here during the year following, and actually started to produce cars in 1967. So we have a long heritage of residing here in the middle of East Anglia, Hethel near Norwich, and have done so since he brought us up here. We're a niche volume car manufacturer, and I describe niche, certainly in our terms, at less than 10,000 units per annum. What keeps us fresh here, I think, if we want to put it in those terms, is that we're a very attractive employer in the area. Obviously there's a lot of rural business in the area, but some of the more subtle business in the area that can actually work with Lotus may not be so obvious. We employ 1,000 staff here at Hethel, so our impact, even if you want to sort of take an impact of, well, do we roll out to 1 to 3 or something like that in terms of our impact, the amount of salaries that are spent in the local area in just living, the housing, the mortgages and everything else, yeah, sure, we have a big impact. We're a globally sourced company, so we source wherever the right commercial deal is at. That does mean we use places like China, it does mean we use places like Norwich, so anywhere in between. We tend to source a lot of materials from the Midlands, unsurprisingly, because the automotive industry is centred in the Midlands. Norfolk has its own challenges in terms of getting here, but gradual improvements in the A11 have seen that ease lately, and I think also infrastructure in terms of how the internet has driven delivery and purchase up and down the motorways, parcel force, and these kind of enterprises has actually made logistics made the world a lot smaller. So it gives us less challenges than you might think. In terms of what Lotus has as advantages in the local area, we're just an hour down the road from Cambridge, and Cambridge is renowned for its technological base and having a focus of very clever and innovative people. And as much as it might seem sometimes that rural Norfolk is miles from anywhere, Norwich Airport is literally 40 minutes from Amsterdam, so we can hop into Amsterdam and be anywhere around the world in literally minutes. So actually, it's actually a great place to work from, and just 2 hours from London too. Yeah. I think the working environment here at Lotus has a lot to do with the surroundings. There aren't too many factories where you can overlook open fields, or you can escape at your lunch break and just let your mind empty and let the stresses of the day while away. And I think that brings a certain attitude of mind, a certain creativity of mind, and a lot of job satisfaction.